Greenville's been ranked as one of the top 10 places to relocate here in the US. We've seen a lot of new people moving to the area for a lot of different reasons, whether they're retiring or for some amazing job opportunities that we have here in the area. The average home in Greenville County has gone up by 66% since 2018. We've seen some massive gains and some massive growth here in Greenville. Let's find out what this 66% increase means for Greenville as a whole. Hi, I'm Evan Whaley, your favorite Greenville realtor. I'm sure you're probably wondering, okay, prices have gone up 66% in Greenville. Is that something that's still sustainable? Are prices still continuing to go up? Like, what is happening here with the Greenville real estate market? Well, the short answer to that question is prices are still very much going up in our area. If we look at the median or average price, we're somewhere between 2 to 4% appreciation so far this year. But if I break that down to just Greenville County and I take out the other counties here in the area and I take out new construction, we're seeing that home prices are up 9.5% for people who are selling resale properties. One of the biggest reasons for that is we just have a lack of inventory overall for people who are in the resale market. We know that in 2019 all the way to 2021 and in parts of 2022, we had some of the lowest interest rates we've ever had here in our country. And so many people have a below 4% interest rate. And that just means that there's so many people who own resale homes who have decided that they're not going to put their home on the market because they don't want to buy at today's interest rates. With all of that said, that has really meant that we've had a big decline in our resale inventory, especially here in Greenville County. When we look at resale homes that have gone on the market here in 2023, we are down about 1,500 homes compared to what our average has been for the last 5 years. And when we factor in how many resale homes are being sold every single month, we're about 2.5 months of inventory short of where we need to be. That's created this massive opportunity for people who are selling resale homes. What we're seeing here in the resale market is in Greenville County, people are selling their home in a little less than 30 days if it's a resale property. If we compare that to new construction, it's about 3 times as long for a new construction home to sell. A lot of people are really looking for some of the advantages of buying a resale home, like being in a mature neighborhood, having mature landscaping, knowing what that neighborhood's really gonna be, and being in some of the prime locations here in Greenville. Saying all that, resale homes are very much in demand, and I don't think we're gonna see a decline in value anytime soon. What has been really interesting is we've had over 4,000 people put their home on the market and unfortunately not be able to sell it. What I have seen is it's almost been the market of the haves and the have-nots. The people who are pricing their home well based on the location, the updates of the home, and all the other factors combined and have the right agent and marketing are selling their home for top dollar, and they're selling it really quickly. But unfortunately, the sellers who are hiring the wrong representation and not doing the right marketing and pricing for their property are not selling their home at all. Something I found really interesting is even though we have such a severe lack of inventory in our market, unfortunately, we've seen a 68% increase of sellers who've tried to put their home on the market and were unsuccessful selling it compared to 2022. It's been really shocking, and really what's been happening is the people who have not hired the right representation, have not had the right marketing, and have not priced their home according to the features and the updates that it offers and the location that it's in are the ones who are missing out on this great opportunity to sell their home. So far, I've talked a lot about selling, and I've talked about the appreciation that this market has seen. Greenville has been a phenomenal place to be in, and the average person who bought a home in 2018 has over $200,000 of equity in their property. So they are sitting on some pretty substantial cash. But let's talk about from the buyer's perspective right now. Interest rates have gone up, but as of recording of this video, thankfully they did come down and we saw a nice reduction there. The biggest thing that I'm seeing where buyers are winning in this market is in the new construction market. New construction has really been booming here in Greenville because we've needed something to fill the void and to be able to offer homes to people who want to buy them. But what we're seeing is builders have built so much where right now at the end of the year, they want to close out, they want to have one of their best years and best quarters ever. So they're offering a lot of incentives. I'm seeing builders buy down interest rates. I'm seeing them pay for closing costs. I'm seeing them put in a bunch of extras and even reducing base prices sometimes. All of that said, overall, that's where I'm seeing people really win in this market when they're buying homes. So I've talked a lot about sellers in this market, and the average seller who bought their home in 2018 has over $200,000 of equity. So they've made a substantial investment into their future. Now, when we look at the buyer side of the equation, what is the good news for buyers? It sounds like homes are getting more expensive. It doesn't sound like they're going to get any cheaper anytime soon. So where can a buyer win? Well, one, if you buy a house and we're seeing that the market is continuing to go up in value, when we're looking at resale homes, they're going to go up almost 10% this year in Greenville County. So we are still seeing some substantial gains on resale properties, and we don't expect that to go down anytime soon. So if you buy now, you of course can be a part of gaining whatever appreciation we'll see here in the future. Secondly, if you're looking for that quick fix, like that short-term win right now, what I'm seeing is the new construction market. New construction builders are offering interest rate buydowns, they're offering closing cost incentives, and at times even base price reductions. What we've historically seen is around 20 to 22% of the homes being sold are new construction, but this year we're over 30% of our homes are new construction. When I look at homes that are under contract and on the market, over 42% of the homes that are on the market and currently under contract are new construction. So we're seeing that number continue to grow. Of course, that means they're selling homes. So builders are happy, but they do realize it is a competitive field. They're building a lot. We have over 200 new construction communities that are here in the upstate. So they know they're competing with all the other builders that are putting homes out there. And they gotta have something to differentiate themselves. And some of them have been differentiating themselves by the incentives they've been offering. So if you're a buyer and you're considering new construction, especially knowing that we're here towards the end of the year when they're offering some of the best incentives to close out their year, that could be a really great opportunity for you to look into. And lastly, like I mentioned, unfortunately, interest rates are what they are. We can't predict the future. We don't know if they'll go up, if they'll go down. The hope and the thought process is that we will see lower interest rates at some point here in the future. But the timing of that is unknown. There was a lot of talk that we'd see interest rates come down in 2023. But unfortunately, other than some minor dips here and there, we really didn't see interest rates come down overall. What will 2024 hold? There's two different camps out there. A lot of people are saying, hey, we're in an election cycle. We're expecting rates to go down. Other people are saying, hey, we're not hitting the inflation numbers we want to hit, and we could see rates continue to increase. The truth is, no one really knows. The economy is fully unknown. There's so many things that come into play when we're talking about something as large as the US economy. So there's no telling. All we know is what's here today and what we have to work with. I always tell people trying to time the market is a fool's errand. Try to find the best time for you that makes financial sense. You have the right resources and you're in the right place in your life where you're ready to buy a home that you have a long-term plan for at least the next 5 to 7 years. If you're going to sell a home, the best time to sell it is when that home no longer fits your needs or fits into your plans. Outside of that, trying to time it could potentially have a very big negative impact on your overall net worth and what you can buy and sell a home for. I threw out a lot of information in this video. I'm curious, do you think it's a good time to buy or sell? I'd love to hear your comments down below.